What are all these plants doing on our desks, Mrs. Dunlop?
What are all these plants doing on your desk?
Yeah.
That's probably a good question, huh? I think we're just going to leave them there. Good decoration.
But I can't see Jimmy.
These plants are on your desk because we're starting our life science unit about the life cycle of plants.
Whoa.
I brought all of these plants on your guys' desks from my house.
These live in your house?
Yes, they do live in my house. And I brought them here for you guys to explore. So use your 5 senses. Well, not all 5 of your senses, but you can smell the plants, look at them, compare their sizes and colors, and then you can feel them. They're all so different, huh?
Yeah.
They're all different sizes. And what else is different about them?
This one looks dead.
That plant looks dead. Well, if you guys will reach in and feel the soil, just poke it. You don't have to pick it up. You feel the soil. Okay, feel this plant soil and then feel this plant soil and compare them. How are they different?
This one's more squishy.
It's more squishy and wet.
Dry.
That one's dry and clumpy. Look at the plants of these two now. You feel the soil. Now, what's the difference between the two plants? What is this plant with the dry soil look like?
Dead.
It looks a little dead. Oh, brown? Yeah, a little brown. It looks sad. It does kind of look sad. And this plant, what's different about this plant?
This one's green.
It's green. Yeah, it's maybe feel its leaves. Do the leaves feel a little softer, less crunchy? When you squish the leaves on this plant, it kind of crumbles, and this one, it's softer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think that? Do you think the soil has something to do with the way the plants look?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. Maybe why do you think this plant soil is harder and less moist than this plant soil?
Not enough water.
There's not enough water in this plant, in the plant with the dry soil.
Mm-hmm.
You just might be right. I probably did not water this plant as much as I needed to. I know. I'm so irresponsible. Poor plant. Or maybe what else could have happened to the plant to make it die? Or to make it less green and moist?
Not enough sunlight.
Not enough sunlight? Maybe I should have put that, where should I have put that plant to give it more sunlight in my house?
By a window.
By a window?
With the curtains open.
With the curtains open? So the sun can get to it?
Mm-hmm.
So, to begin our life science unit, which is about the life cycle of a plant, guess what we're going to get to do?
What's that?
We're going to plant our own plants.
Yay.
Now, we can't plant our own plants outside, which would probably be more fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to plant them in a cup.
Ooh.
The cup is going to be like these plants' pots.
Could be at home.
When you think of the difference between these plants that are potted and the plants outside that aren't potted, what's the difference? Let's talk about the environment that those plants are in. We talked about how these plants maybe needed more water or maybe needed more sun. What about the plants outside?
They get a lot more sun.
They get more sun? Do they maybe get more water?
If it's rainy.
If it's rainy, and it's only raining in some seasons, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But you probably see more lively plants in the summer than in the winter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe that has something to do with the water amount or the sun. Where else? Explain more about the environment outside where plants are.
There's lots of worms.
There's lots of worms? Yep. Where do the worms live with the plants, Sarah?
In the ground. And there's bees.
They live in the ground. The plants live in the ground with the worms and the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got plants, they need water. What else do they need? Sun, and then they need, what else? Where do they live? What do they live in? What's this? Dirt?
Dirt.
Yep, soil, dirt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, what do you think I'm gonna put in this cup?
Dirt.
Dirt, yes, that's why I've got this big bag of dirt right beside me. And I'm gonna put these seeds in it. I got these seeds from the store, from Wilson's down the road. But you can find seeds outside, huh? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can also buy them at a store for me, like I did. We also have this measuring cup. Remember we talked about measuring cups last week?
Yeah.
And we can use them to measure all sorts of things. What do you think I'm going to measure with this cup? The dirt. Yep. I'm going to take this measuring cup. I'm going to scoop it with dirt. Make sure it's not too much, just 1 cup. And then I'm going to dump it in this paper cup. Just 1 cup of dirt. And then I'm going to take my stick. Because you always need a stick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to place my stick in the very center of the dirt. Can you all see? Here, I'll come around. And with my stick that's placed in the center of the dirt, I'm going to make a little hole. I'm going to make a hole. And then what do you think I'm going to put in this hole? A seed, yes. So I'm going to grab 1 seed out of this bag, and I'm going to drop it in this hole. And then, very softly, I'm going to press the dirt down in this cup. I don't want to press too hard because it might hurt the seed. So just a little bit. And now I have planted the seed in the dirt in my cup. Does anyone have any ideas of where I should put this cup?
By the window.
By the window? I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to set this plant right by the window, right over here. Okay, so now that we've gotten our science notebooks out and all of the materials are on everyone's desks, every group has everything, we are going to plant our plants now. Everyone has their measuring cups, right? Put your measuring cup in the air if you have it. Alrighty. And then everyone has your popsicle stick. Alright. And then everyone has a tiny little seed. Make sure not to drop it. Don't squish it. Okay, and put it right back there. We are going to, first we have the cup. Everyone has their cup. So the plant that we're going to grow is, their environment is in the cup. And then we've got dirt in the cup. This dirt I bought at a store and is fertilized, which means it has special ingredients in it that help the plants grow. So that's the first part of the environment. So you're going to take your cup and you're going to take a scoop of dirt, just like I showed you, and then you're going to gently pour it into your cup. It's okay if you spill. Just try to brush the dirt into your cup, pick it up. All right, it looks like everyone's got that. Now we've got your stick. Take your stick, make your hole. Doesn't have to be too big of a hole, just really small. Make sure there's still dirt at the bottom. Don't touch all the way down at your cup. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that looks great. You guys are doing good.
Mine look okay?
Yes, yours looks like you followed directions perfectly. So now you're going to place your seed in the hole. Be real gentle. And then you're going to gently, softly use your hands to even the dirt out and fill the hole. So we used our hands and a stick